Hey, check it out, everybody. It's Phil from New York Rocks, and we're rocking down here at Admendment 18 here on Bay Street in Staten Island, New York. I'm here with a bunch of great musicians here. From my left, we got Peter Barron, of course. There you go, Peter Barron. Da-da-da. And who do we have here?
TC Tolliver.
Okay, TC Tolliver. Let's go down the line first. And who do we have over here?
Ken Sidoti.
There you go. And this gentleman right here?
Chris Tristram.
Okay. Now, let's get back to Peter. We know Peter. Well, I just interviewed Peter. So, Peter, let's talk about this gentleman right here. Ooh. All right. So,
start with his outfit for
he looks like he's right out of Guns N' Roses.
Hey, come on, yeah,
okay.
you know.
All right, but let's talk about...
He started Guns N' Roses, too.
Yeah? No. All right. He should get paid for that, then. That's the deal. All right, but talk a little history about, where you're from and how you got started in music and, some of the artists that you played with and, and some of your music. Yeah.
Okay, I'm originally from Washington, D.C.
Right.
And I started playing drums, when I, at a very early age, like 12, 13. Mm-hmm. And one of my first international groups was Peaches and Herb,
right.
Shake Your Groove thing, Right. That was like in the 70s or something like that, just before they came out with that song.
You look like you're 25 still.
Ooh, thank you.
There you go.
The check's in the mail, man. But anyway, and from there I played with a group in D.C. called the Cherry People, in which a couple members out of their band, Punky Metals from Angel.
Yes.
I played with Angel, and I went on and was doing my other thing with other groups, and I'm just trying to hurry it along. From D.C. I moved to New York. And through the Village Voice, answered an ad for this crazy shock rock group looking for a wild double bass playing drummer. Right. So I called, and lo and behold, I made the audition, had to go twice, and we're just speeding along. After the Plasmatics thing was over.
That was with the Plasmatics.
Yeah, and then Plasmatics switched over to Wendy O. Williams, right? And so I did that for a couple years, and from that point, when we disbanded, a friend of mine turned me on to T.M. Stevens, bass player, phenomenal guy. Played with Joe, you name it, Joe Cocker, Whitney Houston, Pretenders, all the way down the line. Billy Idol, he might have. I'm not sure about that. T.M. I know it's. What's the guitar player? Steve Stevens. That's what you know. It's T.M. Yeah, the other Stevens. Yeah, and between time, I played with a host of other artists, jazz artists, Angela Bofield, Norman Connors, Lonnie Liston Smith, who else? A lot of people, Gene Carn, that was just my, my little jazz thingy. Yeah. And so from there.
You were like a session drummer with a lot of different artists. There's so many of them that are so great drummers and musicians. Yeah, you play with everybody.
Of course. Thank you. I needed that. Yeah.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
I did a little De Niro.
So I like the diversity of music and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So.
Very well.
And so now I have my own CD finally after all these years, and it's you can get it on tctolliver.com if you want to check it out. It's called Alien Fortress. Right. All originals, a few covers.
You're doing original stuff now?
Yes, definitely.
And who else are you playing with? A couple of people?
There's a friend of mine, his name is Jerry Franklin, guitar player, phenomenal guy, man. Yeah, it's just him and I, like a Daryl Hall, John Oates type thing, Yeah. So, that's how we work in it.
You play the drums and do you sing? And
yes, I also sing on the CD. Yeah, so I'm splitting the vocal cords with the guitar player.
Well, it's great speaking with you, but go ahead, tell everybody again how they can find out more about you, and then we're going to get on with so many people here.
Okay, look me up on tctolliver.com, or you can find me on Facebook.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And you can see my whole history there.
And you're going to rock out tonight, right?
Definite. That's the only way to flow, Okay.
All right, who are you playing with tonight?
I'm playing with this guy right here.
There you go. All right.
My man, Ray. It's been many moons, man. I had posed him a question a long time ago, about 4 years ago.
Yeah, more.
And
4 or 5 years ago. You were there with TM.
So you into a
He's
mountain?
trying to take the slash from you now tonight, but you got the Axl Rose going on.
We make one slash
you want the
between
shades?
the two of us.
There you go.
He actually planted the seed for K2, which is the mountain thing that we do. And of course, I go back with them many, many years. And TC originally said, come on, we should get together and do this mountain thing. And I was like, nah. And then he was busy. He was in Europe for a year, and I was busy. And then we got together, and then Corky Lang came into it, and he did it. And now TC called me, come on, we should get together and do it. I said, okay, I call Chris, Ken, who does play with Corky Lang now.
That's how you make it happen.
Yeah, he's a great drummer, great
Just
guy.
plant that seed.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to hear you rocking out tonight. Now, let's get to these guys over here because I don't feel left out. I have my back turned to them, too. It's kind of like a little rude, but we're over here rocking out in New York Rocks. And tell everybody your name and a little bit about where you're from and your history. Go ahead.
Well, my name's Ken Sidoti. I'm a keyboard player, Jersey club scene my entire life. Happy to be playing with Peter. Peter hooked me up with Corky. No, I'm just happy to be here. Happy to be playing with these great musicians. That's about it, man.
And you're from the area, so you've been around
I'm a
this
Jersey
whole
guy,
music scene for a while.
Absolutely.
Cool. All right, so tell everybody how to find you. You have like on Facebook.
Well,
tell everybody how to find your music.
Ken Sidoti on Facebook. Like, I got a cover band called High in the Mid 80s with my wife. We play 80s music all over the Jersey scene, and
because, they always need, like, a keyboard player.
That's right,
You get a good keyboard player. And, they see the interview, and they're like, hey, that guy's from Jersey. We can get him to come down. Jersey guy, right?
you can find me.
Well, best of luck. You're playing with Peter tonight, right?
I'm really looking forward to it, man. It's going to be a great set. Yeah.
All right, so let's bring this guy over. Come on over. Slip over here. Oh, my arms can't reach that long. Tell everybody your name and where you're from. And I heard you're a Jersey boy, too, right?
I'm a Jersey boy. Yep. I'm bi-coastal. I didn't say the other word. I'm bi-coastal. Yeah, so I'm back in Jersey now. It'll be 3 years since I moved out of Los Angeles. Okay. I've known Peter Barron, since 84, maybe, 85? No, I don't know. It seems like a long time.
It was when we were working with Eddie Kramer, so that was like the late 80s, 89.
Yeah.
There's a history here.
There's a bit of history here. I played bass on Peter's records. I played bass on a lot of people's records.
There's a history, though. You
Yeah.
were from Jersey, then you went to L.A. and
Yes.
talk about that.
We got signed. I moved out there with a friend of mine.
But you went out to L.A. and you got hooked up with the
Yeah,
band
we got
scene
hooked
out
up.
there.
I totally got hooked up, yeah. Well, I was in my own band. We were called Parlor. We started out here in New York City, and then we moved out to L.A., and we got like a really nice record deal in just a few months. And then that just put me into the scene. And then I got hooked up with Great White. I got hooked up with House of Lords. I got hooked up playing on commercials and soundtracks and
out there in
movies.
L.A. and stuff?
Yeah, mostly.
Yeah. But then you moved back to New Jersey, and now you have to your roots. You always come back. They always come back.
I always come back. I love Jersey, I love the Four Seasons.
Yeah. You like the Turnpike and the Parkway.
Well, it's a lot better than the 101 and the 405 and the 10.
There you go.
Way better.
Okay. So you're rocking out here tonight, and you're
Yep.
playing what? With Peter?
Yep, playing tonight with K2, Peter Barron,
Cool.
TC Tolliver,
Yeah.
my new friend Ken.
Yeah.
What's your last
If you ever
name?
need a keyboard player.
Salgado?
Sidoti.
Oh, so Daddy. Yeah, we all just met tonight. And
These are good, because if you're good, you can
gonna
meet
win
tonight. You can still rock it out.
yeah, and we're just going to wing it. And the drummer's going to ask for a few beers, and that's going to be about it.
Let's bring this guy in. Al Romano. Let him.
Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
Al's coming up to play with us tonight too. He's going to do a couple of tunes with us. He's from Sun Red Sun. Tell him a little about Sun Red Sun, and
Well, I used to be in a band in 1993 with Ray Gillen and Mike Starr from Alice in Chains, and me and Peter Barron have a connection. When I was a kid, I took lessons from Leslie West, and Peter used to play with Leslie West, so we have this both mutual admiration of Mountain, so we're here to celebrate the music of Mountain. I'm going to come out and play 2 songs at the end. Should be fun.
Al B. Romano.
My name is Fumano, and you're Romano. Oh, man. We got to make some pasta one night. Have a pasta day. That would be great.
Well, we better get downstairs and play before our audience leaves. So,
Well, I want to thank everybody, man. That was really cool. There's a lot of history here. It's a lot to talk about, man, But have a great night rocking out tonight, And thank you for the interview. And you're watching New York Rocks. Who rocks better than us?
yeah.
Nobody, baby. We rock the best.
Yes.
Peace out, everybody.